Excuse me, General, do you have a minute?
いつでもどうぞ、プレストン。
I know I put you in an almost impossible position when I asked you to lead the Minutemen. Didn't have any right to ask you to take that on. I guess I was kind of desperate at that point. Still don't know why you said yes. If it was for me, or for the Commonwealth, or for some other reason, it doesn't really matter. Just want you to know that I appreciate what you've done. If you look at where we were then, to where we are now, I can hardly believe it.
信頼を寄せてくれてありがとう。何より一番聞きたい人からそんな言葉を聞けて嬉しいわ。
We make a good team, General. No doubt about that. I've taken up enough of your time. We'd better get back to it.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
落ち着いて、味方よ。問題を起こす気はない。
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
ミニッツメンはどうなの？仲間になれば助け合ってレイダーに対抗できる。
You don't say. I thought the Minutemen were all gone. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. So you can understand why I'm glad to hear the Minutemen are back. Although, a bit too late for my Mary.
ミニッツメンを再建しているの。もう一人でいる必要はない。
Heard stories just like that all too often. Goddamn raiders.
Rebuilding? You don't know what a relief that is. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
大丈夫。ロケットペンダントを取り戻してあげる。
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
This place is giving me the creeps.
What the?
Need backup. You gotta reload sometime, man. You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop here, and Connie's sure to go leaner on her prices after what you've done.
何の用？
When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you. You've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
どうしてミニッツメンに起きたことをそんなに気にかけるの？
When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minutemen way. Had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
その頃そんなにうまくいっていたのなら、どうやってそんなに早く壊滅したの？
I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see, or know enough to pay attention to. No, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. Yes, General Becker was able to keep a lid on it, keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am too. Even after everything. I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
自分が今も正義の味方を信じているかどうかわからない。
I judge people by their actions. And you are one of the good guys, like it or not. I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
ハグする必要はある？
Oh, I'm not really out. We'd probably better get back to it. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
守りが固いなら、なぜキャッスルを奪われたの？
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. Always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. Or should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
ええ、そうして。
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there. Everyone's here, General. Here it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
確かに、築600年にしては状態が良さそう。
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back. People will know we mean business. The primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. If we circle around south, could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
難しく考えない方がいい。突入して弾を使い切るまで撃ちまくればいい。
Right, people, you heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position. Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs or they'll be back before we know it.
Lurks like to hold up inside old buildings, so the walls are probably full of them.
Sure looks that way. Here's how we're going to play this. We'll hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The General and I will clear the walls.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this, General. Keep an eye out. Lurks could be hiding anywhere around here. I think I got company. Let's see how you're... Hello.
Something's out there.
You okay? Hold on. I'll reveal you in a moment. Wait. Something's out there.
Yeah!
Wait till they hear about this.
All right. Good work, people, but we aren't done yet. The General and I are going to have a look at the radio to see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining mirelurks or eggs you find.
あら、
We need to focus on taking the castle back. Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
アポを取ってもらわないと。
Ah, what's smart mouth, eh? I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minuteman. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed. Idiots took over.
はじめまして。この辺じゃベテランは大歓迎よ。
Ah, well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers changed.
一体何が望みなの？
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
連邦にはミニッツメンが必要。みんなそのことに気づき始めてる。
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
経験を積んだ兵士は常に募集してる。
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind.
I got to hand it to you, General. Turn things around for the Minutemen. Never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. Should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
キャッスルがミニッツメンの本部だった頃を覚えているのは彼女だけ。昔の武器庫のことも知ってた。
I heard stories about her from the Oldemers, but I didn't know she... The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause. You should give yourself credit some at times. You really are one of the good guys.
途中で口を挟んで申し訳ないけど、ヒーローじゃないわ。
Obviously. I mean, not that I'm specifically paying attention or anything. You know what I mean. But just, hear me out for a second. Since we met, I think you know I've really come to respect you. Both as a leader and as a friend. Most people are just out for themselves, one way or another. Even the good ones. But you're different. You really care about other people. Even when it is inconvenient or even safe. I've seen you risk your life more than once to help people. Just because it was the right thing to do. I just wanted you to know that, well, that it matters. That you're making a difference.
それが少しでも真実なら、その大部分はプレストンのおかげよ。どうやってもっと正しい人間になればいいかを教えてくれた。
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. Really. Alright, enough chit-chat, huh? Still hoping to have that talk with you. Is this a good time?
どうぞ。
I've been thinking back lately on how things were for me when we first met. It was the lowest point of my life. I mean, all my closest friends were dead. Everything I believed in had turned out to be a lie. It failed everyone who'd ever relied on me. I led them to Concord, and we had no hope of getting out alive. The thing is, it was actually okay with me. I was ready to die. It was what I felt I deserved. It was what I wanted.
そんな風に希望を失っていたとは知らなかった。
I had to put on a brave face as long as there were still people counting on me. That's the only reason I kept going. My point in all of this is that, well, you saved my life. And not just by saving us from those raiders in Concord. I mean, that you made me want to keep living again. I guess that sounds pretty sappy, but it's true. If we hadn't met, or if you'd killed those raiders and then just taken off, I don't know if I'd still be around. Think I would have found some way to, end it. Maybe not by shooting myself in the head or anything, but just by not caring about staying alive. So, I just wanted you to know that. How much our friendship has meant to me.
ただの友達以上になることを今までに考えたことは？
Have I ever? You mean you've also? Hold on. You kind of caught me off guard there. Let me start over. If you're asking if I've ever thought about you, romantically, the short answer is yes. But I didn't ever imagine that you could feel the same way about me. I mean, I know he's gone, but you still seem to be in love with your husband. I didn't think you were ready to move on.
そのつもりがあるのなら試してみようと思う。
You are? That's fantastic. Wow, I don't really know what to say. You don't need to rush things. I'm just happy knowing that what I felt, that it was real, that it wasn't just in my imagination. You're going to have to give me a minute to just enjoy this feeling.